Couple exciting restarts. I wonder if we don't get the re-racks at the end, and if it goes green the rest of the time from 40 to go, if it gets. What do you think it gets on the Jeff Gluck poll?
Oh, I don't know.
A 30, a 40%?
Yeah,
good without the green-white checkers at the end.
Oh, I thought it was a good race before then. I don't know. I think some of the green-white checkers were extensive, or it made it too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was tearing down the pit box at that point in time because we were wrecked, but I thought it was a good race, right? Like it was. What do you want? It had strategy.
I want
it
had
a parity.
Photo finish. I want 3 wide racing.
It had strategy. It had they were guys putting each other in bad spots. It was your car had to be fast. You had to execute. It had a lot of drama on pit road. Right, it looked like the 5 car was going to dominate today. They had an issue, so for me, it was a complete race. I don't know what everybody they're going to vote on. It seems emotional to me when those voting polls.
I bet you. Well, since the 9 car ended up in victory lane, I bet you it's 100.
100%.
100%.
Hey, good for those guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, we love the outcome of this one. Last lap. Oh man, Willie B. I'll tell you who freaking had a day at the end, because we were on a similar strategy. Not very good one at the time. Was the 6. We were both running like 27th and 28th, just stuck racing our butts off. And I don't know what they did to get a bit of track position towards the end of the 3rd stage, but they shuffled their way to the front, and old Bradley tightened the belts and got after it. Got himself a P3 finish.
That's a tough one right there. What a tough spot to be wrecked on the backstretch with everybody coming at you.
But you are trying, when you're the 24, you're in the gas, and you're trying to judge to slide up behind that 1 to keep your momentum going because you don't want to crack it. And I think it was the difference of a rounded bumper, legitimately. That extra 1.5 inches of the roundness is what the 24 caught. Rewind that again. Let's see it. But the 24 was full commit. I'm sure that was absolutely not intentional. You're in like a 4-tire slide. Oh, just enough.
I wonder if the 1 car got tight and had to check up a little bit.
I don't think so. I think the 24 just got a good corner and tried to blend.
Yeah.
And everything's right in the NASCAR world because Awesome Chase from the same place, Dawsonville, Georgia, takes the dub. And that Hooters Camaro, first win for Hooters since 1992, was pretty choked up. Oh, look at the fans pound.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. That's pretty cool. I got to ride in the old introductory or the driver intro truck with Clyde. Talked for a little bit, catching up on life.
That's cool that he does that for Kawicki.
Yeah.
You learned a lot about Kawicki being in his shop the last couple of years with the 7 car. And there was a lot. You know, when Alan died, there was, in that plane wreck, a lot of the Hooters executives, and they haven't won a race since then. So I know that this one was heavy for Chase to be able to do that.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of things to unpack. You know, he's coming off of a winless streak. They got a championship team. He's watching all of his teams, the teams around him in the same building win. And, confidence is fragile in this sport.
Yeah.
And it's very fleeting. And
is the 9 car back?
Absolutely. It's been back. Like he's been good. He's been close, but there was a lot of noise last year, right? And he's not immune to that. Yeah. But to dig yourself back out of it, and he run good last week. He's put himself in position the last couple of weeks, and to be able to get back to victory lane, I'm happy for Alan and those guys. Alan Gustafson's an absolute stud.
He was even talking about in this pre-race ride-along truck of just the 1.5-mile feel was something that he was trying hard to work up to. What obviously Kyle Larson has speed everywhere he goes, and William Byron has figured it out as well. He's like, man, I don't see how those guys run it off the right front like they do. Because the age-old saying is loose is fast. Well, no, like you look, and those guys have a lot of wheel angle, and they just pound it to it. So he said he's worked really hard with Alan and his engineers to just understand, the way of those guys, how they keep the right fronts on it, how they make pace. Alan had some great calls to get that 9 car some track position, and Clyde Elliott got her done.